Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Mexico, Missouri, and home of the Missouri Military Academy. Please rise and face the flag and join me and the campers in reciting the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please take your seats. Since 1889, the Missouri Military Academy has provided the ideal environment for boys to grow into the kind of men we can all be proud of. Good husbands, good fathers, good citizens, and good leaders. MMA provides a 360-degree education uniquely suited for boys seeking to prepare for college and life. Here at Missouri Military Academy, our boys learn to lead a goal-oriented, balanced lifestyle, incorporating academics, leadership training, sports, character development, weekend trips, and activities. Our summer camps are an extension of what we do here throughout the year. The MMA Confidence Camp provides young boys with a fun and challenging environment where they participate in activities designed to develop a sense of pride in themselves and their accomplishments. Campers gain self-confidence and gratification through team-building exercises, casual team and individual competitions, and inspiring individual events. Each session includes an opportunity for each camper to complete the Confidence Challenge course designed to inspire self-confidence, pride, and competitiveness. Activity highlights include archery, physical training, obstacle courses, marksmanship safety, rock wall climbing, pugil sticks, swimming, team building activities, team sports, and a day trip to Merrimack Ranch where campers participate in the high ropes course and swim activities. Today's ceremony, we will honor the graduates of the 2023 Missouri Military Academy's Confidence Camp 1. Today's host and honored guest speaker is the Missouri Military Academy's Commandant, Colonel Rick Grabowski, United States Marine Corps, retired.
Morning, campers. Morning, campers. Let's do it one more time. Good morning, campers. Good morning. That's what I like to hear. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here today. My name is Colonel Grabowski. I am the Commandant of Cadets here at the Academy during the periods of August through May when we have the 200 plus young cadets that go through our beautiful campus here. But during the summer months, at the end of May, I transition and wear two hats. My second hat is the Director of Summer Camp Operations. And we put about 1,500 young men through our camps every year. Some of these camps are turnkey camps that come here and use our facilities. But then we have our camps, which are the confidence camps, the leadership camps, sports camps. We do various equestrian camps here. And then we have another cadre leadership camp, which is for our students that come back a week before they start school. But we call it our third semester. And let me tell you what, it keeps us busy because we come out of a running pace. If any of you are involved in academics, teachers, you know what I'm talking about. The only difference is we have the boys 24/7, and then when we get them out of here for the summer, we have the campers that start coming in, and it's running again at full tilt. This has been an amazing week for these young boys. And I've got to warn you, and I've told some of the parents this, and if you've been here before in the past and you've listened to some of my comments, I always tell the parents, get ready, because when you get on I-70 and start heading back to Kansas City or St. Louis or other places, home, these boys are going to start talking to you all about the marvelous adventures that they've had this last week. And I'm going to tell you, there's a lot of them. And be ready, because some of them, they might just embellish a little bit. You know, the pugil stick bouts. Mom, I got in the ring with 15 other boys, and I whooped every one of them. And so just kind of smile and nod your head. Great job, great job. But it has been an amazing week for these boys, and it's been filled with challenges. And let me tell you, a whole lot of self-discovery through team-building exercises, individual trials, and a whole host of other activities, which hopefully you are following on Facebook and seeing on a daily basis, and you will soon see in the video that we're going to show. Your sons have gained a wealth of knowledge, confidence, and insight into what it means to take charge of their life. Okay, we like the boys here to get out of their comfort zone. That's what we're designed to do with them, whether it's academy students or it's summer campers. We want to get them out of that comfort zone so they can start making decisions at their level, not parent decisions, but decisions that they can make at their level and have the courage to do that. And some of those decisions take a lot of courage to do. And I can tell you with these boys here, watching them over the last week, they have demonstrated to me, they've demonstrated to their camp counselors here and to the staff that work for me that they walk the walk and they talk the talk. They get up on time, they got dressed on time, they reported out to their formations on time, and they had a lot of fun in the activities that they were doing, and they were very well-mannered with each other. And it's, in the 8 years that I've been here, this has probably been the most motivational camp that I've seen. And I used one example with the parents back here. You got to get an idea on the first day when the boys get out of the car, you can start seeing the tears flow because they're in a strange place and they're not used to where they're at. And especially at night, when the lights go out, we'll be spending a lot of time on the floors with them because they're homesick, understandably. I saw a lot of red eyes saying goodbye to mom and dad. We were expecting the first night to be one of those nights where we were going to be up late. Every one of these boys were in bed, and I'm sure after the lights were out and they were in their sleeping bags, some of them had some tears to shed, but they didn't do it in front of us, and they were true troopers all the way to the end of the camp session here. So a lot of motivation, a lot of resiliency, and boys, you inspired this old goat watching you every day, so good on you, good on you. You know, I talked to you earlier about what we do with the cadets here at the school as well as the campers. And the bottom line is we believe that courage to take positive action, to do the right thing, and the confidence gained from that experience are key ingredients in the development of a young man's character. In this world today, character matters. And that's one of the things we try to teach the boy. Do always the right thing. Do the hard right versus the easy wrong. My dad used to tell me when I was little, what you do in the dark when no one's watching defines your character. And those are the things that we try to do with the boys here. And to you young men, I'm going to give you some parting words, and then I'm going to get off my podium here, let you get back to awards and get this going down so you can get with your parents again. But when you go back to your communities, everybody's eyes on me. Look up here. When you go back to your communities, be the leaders. Be that leader that is not afraid to do the hard right with your peers in school, with your peers in the neighborhood, with your peers in church, athletics, or whatever activities that you belong to. Always be that young man who takes up for the disadvantaged, who does the right thing when no one's watching. Respect your parents, respect your teachers. Respect the elders that are here to guide you through your early years in life. And take care of one another and take care of those disadvantages, as I said. And if you do that, you're going to be on the right track to bigger and better things down the road. Again, to each one of you, congratulations for making this a very enjoyable week for us watching you as you had fun in all the activities. Mom and dads, grandparents, loved ones, guardians, thank you for your trust and confidence in sharing with us for this week your most precious asset. And having that trust to have, put them in our care. To me, I've always said, ever since I started work here 8 years ago, being able to rub elbows with the boys that go to school as well as these campers is providence for me. And as well as getting to know the parents that are associated with our school. And this has been one of those weeks that you wake up really feeling good about what you're doing with these young men. Before I end here, I would like to also recognize a few people. Will Allen is the director, Specialist Allen, I should say, is the director of our confidence camp. And Will, where are you at? Step out here. And then the counselors, please stand up. And ladies and gentlemen, before I talk a little bit about them, would you please join me in a warm applause for these young men and women? Okay, have a seat, guys. I will tell you, they come from all over the region. Will is one of our company leadership advisors here at the Academy. This is his 5th summer camp, but in the school years, he works as a company leadership advisor, what you might remember as an RA in a resident hall at the college. But these guys are teaching every day. Him and his team are teaching our students, as well as campers, hard life lessons about leadership, accountability, responsibility, and the list goes on, the intangible benefits of attending a school like ours. Will was just recently here this week selected to be a senior CLA here at MMA, and there's only 3 on my staff that are seniors that have 4 CLAs that work under them. And when we pick the senior CLAs, we usually pick our best and brightest. I shouldn't say usually, we always pick our best and brightest. And he is a representation of that. But this camp would not be what it is today without men and women like him and these young men here. When I see campers come up and hug counselors, that tells me they're doing the right thing, because they know they're getting ready to leave and they're going to miss these guys because they've had that kind of an influence on them. Good job there, Wilton. Thanks a lot, big guy. Go ahead. One other individual that's not here with us is Coach Elliot Goodwin. He's my activities and special events director. He's also our soccer coach in the academy. He's taken our soccer team. We're an international school as well. About 21% of our students come from overseas. You got to be careful for football for the boys in Mexico isn't like our football, but we've got a very talented soccer team, and Coach Elliott's taken it all the way to 6th place in the state this last school year. He's not happy with that, but he'll get it up to 1st place before it's over with. But he also does all our activities in special events. And everything you saw on the videos and that you'll see up here on the show for the boys, the slideshow, pugil sticks, archery, paintball, rock wall, all these things. Elliot is the guy behind the scene. He's the Oz behind the curtain that sets all that up for us and makes it happen. And unfortunately, he is with our leadership counselors who are going through a 4-day training program before our leadership camp arrives this Sunday, and couldn't be here. But I want to recognize him because all the fun and challenges they had is because of guys like Elliot. They're out there doing great things for us. And then the last individual I want to recognize is Major Paul Petit. Paul, where you at? Paul is an alumni of our school. I've been here 8 years. Paul was coming back here for summer camps long before I got here. And he comes back here for 4 weeks, and he dedicates his time free. We give him a room to stay in and feed him in the dining hall. And he is my right-hand man when it comes to awards, operational issues, and making sure that everything's going according to plan. If I can't be there and we have an issue, he's there in my place. And Paul is one of those guys that, again, one of those silent heroes behind the scenes that make things happen for us. And lives in Mexico City. But as I said, he's a alumni of our school, and we're damn glad to have you here, Paul. So again, thank you for what you do for us. All right. And the last thing, ladies and gentlemen, that I will share with you, and I'm going to get off my soapbox because I know you want to get this going, but we send out every camp a survey to the parents. And I would ask you, when you get back, look at your email. If you've registered here with us, and most of you have, in order to get the admissions documents in here, take the time to look at that survey. I think it's 12 or 13 questions. But tell me the good, the bad, and please share with me the ugly if you're dissatisfied with something, because that's the only means that I have to go back and make changes. And believe me, we look at those surveys and we adjust our rudder to match what you're telling us. And if there's something out there that you think we need to know, or your camper's telling you that he thinks would be better next year, please share that with us, because it's the only way I can go out there and make changes to the course and make it better for the boys in the next years to come. And again, thank you. Thank you for your trust and confidence. Be safe on your way home, and God bless every one of you.
Thank you, Colonel Grabowski. Ladies and gentlemen, please enjoy the camp interview slideshow we've put together just for this camp. It highlights many of the activities, challenges, and events that your sons have experienced over this past week. Please enjoy. At this time, we will present the individual awards for the 2023 Summer Confidence Camp. Specialist Allen, please come forward. The first award for the Archery Straight Arrow Award goes to Max Nieder. This award is given to the camper who scores the top score during archery qualification. Next, the Archery Arrowhead Medal goes to Clable Welsh. The Archery Arrowhead Medal is presented to the camper with the second highest score during archery qualification. The Paintball Sharpshooter Award goes to camper Reed Cribbs. The Paintball Sharpshooter Award is given to the camper who scores the best during paintball qualification. The Paintball Marksmanship Medal goes to camper Clable Welsh. The Paintball Marksmanship Medal is given to the camper who scores the second best during paintball qualifications. The Chesty Polar Confidence Award goes to camper Jackson Wagner. The Chesty Polar Confidence Award is presented to the camper who outperforms his peers on the Confidence Challenge course. The Confidence Challenge Course Medal goes to camper Nikolai Hegedus. The Confidence Challenge Medal is presented to the camper who finishes second best on the Confidence Challenge course. The Audie Murphy Personal Fitness Award goes to camper Nikolai Hegedus. The Audie Murphy Physical Fitness Award is presented to the camper who scores the highest on the physical fitness test. The Spirit Award goes to camper Sebastian Glick Braswell. The Spirit Award is presented to the camper who demonstrates the most spirit and motivation throughout camp. The Courage Medal goes to camper Jackson Anthony. The Courage Medal is presented to the camper who demonstrates the most courage throughout the course. Okay. The physical fitness medal goes to camper Charlie Har. The physical fitness medal is presented to the camper who finishes with the second best score on the physical fitness test. The final award today is the Clifton B. Cates Citizenship Award. The Clifton B. Cates Citizenship Award is presented to the camper who exemplifies superior honor, goodwill, and respect for others. This camp's Clifton B. Cates Citizenship Award goes to camper Jackson Kelly. We will now present the remainder of the 2023 Confidence Camp medals for each camper who has completed this year's Confidence Camp. Caden Billups. Cal Blank. George Bloom. Leland Book. Andrew Brannon. Ezekiel Dietrich. Jackson Drew. Colt Fulkerson. Tristan Ho. Mason Holbert. Cyrus Lynn. Connor McBride. Eric Morgan. Malachi Nations. Jonathan Poole. Brennan Reheis. Connor Sundell. Colton Taylor. Connor Theodoropoulos. Jackson Yazdi. Cole Zulig. Ladies and gentlemen, we have one final presentation for the day. Our counselors are hand-selected and come from all over the country just to be part of your boys' lives during the summer. They each dedicate every waking hour to provide mentorship and guidance for our campers. At the end of every camp, the boys get to vote on the top counselor. This year's Clifton B. Cates Citizenship Award winner, Jackson Kelly, will be presenting the top counselor award to the counselor they have selected as the most influential. This week's top counselor, as selected by the campers of Confidence Camp 1, is Taylor Harrison. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes our 2023 Confidence Camp Awards ceremony. Thank you again for your attendance, and we look forward to spending more time with your boys in the future.